couldn't solve.
Where are you from, Puja?
I'm from Delhi.
Okay, and what are you doing? Are you a student or a working professional?
Working professional. I'm doing the job as a backend executive in an organization.
So you're born and brought up in Delhi.
No, no. My hometown is in Kolkata.
Okay, okay. So you're a Bengali.
No, I'm not. I'm Bihari.
Okay, but your hometown is
But I know very well Bengali language.
okay because your native place is Kolkata.
Yeah, yeah, right.
Okay, okay. And today's session note have you gone through?
Yes, I have.
The future.
Yes, right.
So, okay. So, like, they've given two extemporary topics. One is
Hmm.
tricky situations have simple solutions, often have simple solutions. And second
Hmm.
one is banking frauds. So, which one you want to talk on for 2 to 3
First one.
minutes?
First one.
Okay. So, you talk on it, Puja. See, my method is like this. I will
Hmm.
give you my feedback after you have completed your extempore.
Okay.
In between, I will not cut you.
Okay, okay. Sure.
Okay, so you can start speaking on it for 2 minutes.
Tricky solution, right?
Tricky situations often have
And versus,
simple solutions. इसका मतलब
okay,
ये होता है कि जो सिचुएशन पेचीदा होते हैं उनके सॉल्यूशंस बहुत सिंपल होते हैं.
okay, okay.
You understood
So,
the meaning? Tricky
hmm.
situation often have simple solutions.
Yeah, sometimes if I said in our life also happen, it's also happen to that whenever see any situation, okay, and it's like very tricky and very complicated in our process, in our perspective. So when we do means we overwhelm, we take more stress on that situation and take very means unpredictable things means but whenever doing in consistent basis and finding the solution, then at the end means it will find, but it will take time. So at the end of the some at the end of some time we get a solution, and that time we know that oh, what happened, it's very simple and I am making the complicate. So that kind of things happen in our daily life, if I say. So just if I say like when we involve in the tricky situation, then our mind will think means that kind of way means improve our my mind will improve on that situation, because when we in that trap, when we in that situation, then our mind do take more solution oriented, and also finding the solution with complexity means always find what I say like complex thing. When we involve in this situation, so we always in solution simple solve, we all find a simple solution to a complex thing. So our mind, if I do a easy situation, easy things happen all the time, then we can't grow. So if I want to grow, then situation always come in our aspect. So we have to ready on that, and also go through the solution oriented. Don't take much stress, don't take lots of pressure on you. Just do it, and when you do these complex things, when you improve this complex engineering into your mind, then you will means then you will deal that situation. And whenever it comes in your aspect means we are growing. So whenever in future if that situation again happen, then we know that how to handle it and how to deal that situation and how to overcome on that situation. So always think in your mind that don't take too much stress, just fall into that situation if it comes, and just go through into it, and you will definitely get some new aspect, some new solution, like in a simple way, in a means in a creative way also you can find. So this kind of whenever this kind of situation is good for us, so it happens. And if I say that sometimes people find this kind of situation, and they give up, they give up that situation, that they couldn't solve this kind of situation because there is so much hard. So because we are in our, we all time we are in thinking mode. So in our thought process, whenever we incult anything, like it's tough, it's difficult, then it will all time it's happen that you will get you will don't solve that situation. So I request to everyone that you have to get into that situation, fall into it, and definitely you get a very informative, very creative, very simple solution, and you will definitely grow into your life,
in your life.
in your life.
Okay, see what is the thing I'll tell you. Can you see the chat window?
Yes, yes,
See, you said in our life also it happened. So you should say it happens. My mistake, I forgot to put S. Happens, it happens. Wait, let me
okay,
write now. That was one wrong sentence. In our perspective, nahi, from our perspective.
okay, from our perspective.
Instead of saying we think of unpredictable things, say we think of unwanted things.
Okay.
We think of unwanted things.
Yeah, we think on unpredictable things. In that, in instead of we say unwanted things, right?
Yeah, so on the right side is my answer.
Okay, okay, okay.
So I am making it complicated. Right side, the
Um,
answer is I'm complicating things. Complicate is a verb. You don't have to use make with complicate.
okay,
I am complicating things. Okay, our mind will think that kind of way. That is wrong. It will improve that way. All that was incorrect. Our mind gets entangled. Our mind gets entangled in the problem. Entangled, फंस जाता है.
first, yes,
We should find simple. We should be calm and we should find simple solutions in such a situation. So you are saying our mind gets entangled, you should use. So see, vocabulary is less, Puja.
okay,
Your vocabulary, due to which you are not using the right words at the right time. It's okay, it will improve. It will improve by practice. The situation comes in our aspect. That is incorrect sentence.
okay,
Also go through solution. All that was wrong. My answer is be solution oriented when we encounter such situation.
situation.
Be solution oriented. Those were your incorrect sentences. If you know that situation comes in an aspect, also go through the solution oriented. All those were incorrect sentences. Instead, you should answer be solution oriented when we encounter such situation. So my observation is you're not getting the right words and have to improve on sentence formation. And
Okay.
then you
For
said give. You
yeah,
also
yeah,
used you also used the word give up that situation. It is give up on that situation.
give up on that situation.
When we come across such situations, you can use come across. Or when we encounter, or when we encounter such situation, we should change our approach.
So for this,
You,
what can I do?
you have to improve your vocabulary by reading, by listening. By reading and listening, you have to improve your vocabulary. Listen to conversations between people, When people talk, listen to their conversations, like interviews, talk shows,
Yeah.
conversations you should listen. That will improve your vocabulary. And, Puja, write down the new
Mm.
words. Make a 200-page notebook. Like today is what is the date? 6th. So
6
6th,
July.
on 6th, I listened to a 15 minutes video and I
Mm.
read for 15 minutes and I came across five new words. So write those five new words with sentences because a sentence will be a reference point for you to make your own sentence.
Okay.
Then make your own sentence below that. Five new words, five new sentences. Get it corrected from Clapingo speakers.
5 new words. Okay. Means we are getting from the clapping or tutor
No, no,
given to
you're
me.
doing on your own self study. Listening to videos, listening to reading articles, coming across five new words.
Yeah. From now, I had started BBC English learning. I had
Yeah, but
started.
you have to do a measurable goal. Your goal has to be within 6 months. So much vocabulary has to increase in my brain. It has to be a measurable goal. You cannot shoot in the dark, that I want to increase my vocabulary. You have to make a measurable goal.
Sure. From today I
Take
will do that.
Yeah, take
Mm.
a 200-page notebook. Let
Mm.
it be your diary. For 6th July, I learned five new words. Five sentences, write down. Whatever that celebrity use the sentence, write it down. And you use in your own sentence.
Okay. And I will write with sentences. Oh,
Yes, because how will you know how to use it?
okay, okay. Same
Just, ri-
thing.
yeah, just writing a word is not enough. You should know how to use it.
Okay, okay.
Suppose you use the word incorrectly, then no use
Yeah,
of
right.
learning that. So actually making a sentence is a challenge. Understanding the meaning is not a challenge.
Yes, right. It
So you
happens
do
to
that.
me.
Yeah, five new words, five
Mm.
new sentences from your side and get it corrected also. How will you know it's right or wrong? You have to get it corrected from a clapping speaker. Because see, you're getting this opportunity. You can say,
Mm.
ma'am, I've got five new words today. Can I get it corrected from you? They will never say no to you.
Okay, okay. Next time I will do that.
And even in the session note, the
Mm.
words are there. In Clappingo, in advance, make sentences with that, with five challenging words. That also get it corrected from Clappingo speaker of that session. In that session, let's say you got Suchitra. So
Mm.
future ke 20 sentence, 20 words the. So
Ah,
you got corrected five words from me. That madam, I made these five sentences. Are they correct? So your
okay.
own five sentence and session note ka five sentence. 10 sentences you can get it corrected.
Total sentence.
See, it's a lot of hard work to learn a new language. It's not that it will come
Yeah.
automatically. See, when you're young, it comes automatically.
Mm. Okay.
You just listen to people, you learn the language.
Mm.
But once you grow up, you cannot you can learn automatically only in one situation. There should be a lot of English speaking people, around you. If English
Okay.
speaking people are not around you, how will you learn automatically?
Yeah, right.
Then you have to do these methods. You have to artificially create an environment by listening, by reading,
By list.
and by getting it corrected also. Because if
Okay,
you make
through
a sentence,
clapping.
yeah, Puja, you think that it is correct, but it may be incorrect.
Yeah, right.
And one more thing, Puja, I wanted to tell you one more method you try. Whatever
Mm,
you speak in Hindi full day with your parents, with your
mm.
brother, with your friends, with your relatives, try to think how will you say that in English.
Okay.
Because what happens is आप अगर हिंदी में इंग्लिश में सोचना स्टार्ट करो तो you become good at
Mm.
English.
Whenever means I am listening any movies or videos. Then that time my mind always speak in English. But when I get out from that means that 3 hour 2 hours or 3 hours, and like 4 to 4 hours it happens in English, but other than it comes in Hindi language.
Doesn't matter. It will just think for 15 minutes in a day. Enough in
Okay,
English. So let
15
me ask
minutes.
you few questions because there's only 1 minute left. Okay,
Okay.
see. Uh, the topic is what do you think in the future, 50 years from now, how will be the transportation in our country?
Okay. 50 years from now, I think it will grow drastically because AI is coming. And if I say in transportation, then electric vehicles will come, means reduce the pollution, reduce the air pollution, that kind of thing. So I think AI will come, and AI resolve any problems in a minute, in a second, if I say. So,
So AI can resolve, can resolve.
okay, AI can resolve.
Okay.